Hey guys, this is Jella and welcome back to my channel. So we are almost done with the No Gamepass Mall series, and for this part 14, we will be making a small cinema here in our SM Mall. And usually the cinemas are in the second floor, but since we only have one floor, I made it in the back part of the mall. So this is gonna be the second to the last part of our mall series, and we are nearly ending, guys. Anyways, I made the color theme of the cinema to be darker shades, so I used dark gray for the walls and pillars. Again, I used the widest garage door frame for the entrance part of the cinema. And for the flooring, I used carpet floor, which I will change later to a different texture, but still a carpet style. The roofing of the cinema is different from the mall because I will also make the ceiling black, since we will be making the cinema room as well. I guess the mood is just different when you watch with all the lights out. But even though we watch at home, we just turn off the lights to give this cinema vibes, hee. So I made a 2x2 square room on this corner for the ticket booth and at the same time, a snacks corner. I was supposed to make a separate shop for this, but I didn't want to cramp up the space left and still wanted to make the front cinema wide enough for customers lining up. So I used a console table for the cash register. Again, I copied the cash registers we made before. And for the snack booth, I just added a plain counter and this ingredient fridge. I didn't have a popcorn machine in this account and I can't afford to buy a Bloxburg item. So feel free to add a popcorn machine if you have and any other appliances you want. I'm just gonna stick to the basics like this blender, a food warming tray which I will add food later, and a deep fryer for snacks, I suppose. I also added a microwave in case you preheat pastries. And let's just pretend that this are order tickets, hee. I didn't know what else to add, so let's get back to that later. I just added some floor signs supposed to be the upcoming movies, but I still haven't added a decal. So I will just add it on the description box if I did change it. Anyways, we will now add some movie posters on the wall, and it is usually this portrait size. I'm also adding a round logo on the back wall since it is too empty, and that will be the cinema logo. And you know how in the cinema area, there are waiting areas with tables and chairs. So, I copied the table set from the food court, and I will just change the colors to black and red, since that will be the cinema room color theme. I made a wall separation for the entrance to the cinema room because I didn't want the door to be exposed from outside. I also colored the door to black. And I realized the movie posters were not matching in number, so I made it all 3 posters in each wall to make it look symmetrical. And we need the posters to glow, so I'm adding vertical neon lights on the sides of each poster. I also added some trash bins on the back wall, and let's light the room up with the ceiling lights. But I just added a few since we still want the front cinema to be dim color. I also changed the wall texture of the ticket booth since the wall was plain. Now let's go inside the cinema room, and of course the walls are gonna be black. I'm also adding a partition so when you enter, you will not see the seats, and the people watching also won't see who is entering. As much as I want to add a staircase seating area, we do not have advanced placing Gamepass, so I can't place sofa chairs on basic cubes. So we will just make the cinema chairs side by side. I'm using this cheap sofa chair because I'm on a tight budget, hee. But feel free to use the reclining sofa chairs and the much more expensive one as well. I was hesitant to do the chair arrangement. At first it was supposed to be 2 on each side and the walkway is in the middle. But I opted to put the cinema seats in the middle, so the walkway will be on both left and right. I'm also adding a floor light which I colored linen to make the tone warm. I added more floor light on both sides because the room was too dark. I also added more lights on the entrance door. And since the room is still dark, I just added a ceiling light on the center, but changed the color to a dimmer tone, but still able to glow some light. I used the wall portrait and added another on the side to make the cinema screen wider. And I added a trash bin on the corner of the cinema room for the popcorn bags and drinks. And then I just added a texture on the wall so that it would not look too plain. I also changed the flooring carpet to a different carpet texture. Now adding the decals for the cinema. If you like to copy the codes, feel free to pause the video. Part 14 in our No Game Pass mall is done. This is the SM Cinema here in our SM mall. And if you are a Filipino or you live in the Philippines, you will definitely know that this is an SM mall hehe. So right now the total plot value is $346,919. I think this cinema costed me around $20,000 to $25,000. And of course this is a no Game Pass build, so if you don't have any Game Passes and you want to build a mall, then this is for you. So the cinema is located on the back side, and this is a small front cinema area for those waiting and buying movie tickets. So these are the cute movie posters that I saw, and I actually searched up online for like a Roblox movie posters. I just saw this Lego posters and I made it into a decal. It looks so cute though. We have Marvel's Avengers, Ant-Man, Anyone But You, Pirates of the Caribbean, and Star Wars poster too hehe. So this is the ticket booth / snack booth as well. I don't have a popcorn machine and I can't afford to buy one sadly. So yeah, we only have other fried snacks and drinks. But if you have a popcorn machine, that will look amazing. Now let's go to the cinema room, and this one is actually quite simple. We have a wall separation as you enter, and this is our cinema seats, but feel free to sit whichever you like. So if you are like seating at the back, you can definitely see all the heads of those in front hehe. I'm also broke to afford a cinema screen projector hoo. But yeah, that is our No Game Pass cinema here in our SM mall. Thank you guys for watching the part 14 of our No Game Pass mall series. This is the second to the last part, so the part 15 would be the supermarket and the last part of the mall series. I would appreciate your support by giving this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also click on the notification bell so you won't miss the latest videos I upload. Help me reach 10,000 subs before 2024 ends. This would help me a lot, especially in making future videos for you all. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day, afternoon, or night. Love you all and take care. See you on my next video.